Omo, it hasn't been easy these past few days as our Super Eagles miss out on the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico, hitting all of us very hard. I needed moment to take a breath, but we move. Today marks my return with all the exclusive and interesting updates about Nigeria sports. Let's talk football, let's talk our Super Eagles, and let's rise together. You're going to check out some interesting and exciting updates from the camps of Victor Osimhen, Capitano William Troost-Ekong. Is he contemplating retirement? And the latest from the CAF 2025 awards as they celebrated Africa's finest performance from the 6th of January to the 15th of October 2025. You are going to check out all the winners in this update. Before I do that, if you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to this platform by liking the video and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is Solomon Kwekyo Asante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigerian name, the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. He is back. And do well to leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts. Ladies and gentlemen, straightforward, let's get into the video and start from the camp of our very own Super Eagles. Before I even go into specific players and their specific updates, let's digress to the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers regarding the Intercontinental Playoff. It's worrisome to talk about the countries that made it as this mini World Cup qualifiers playoff. We had DR Congo from the CAF Confederation. We had that of Iraq from AFC, Jamaica and Suriname from the CONCACAF. And we have Bolivia and New Caledonia coming from the CONMEBOL and the OFC respectively. With respect to their FIFA ranking, DR Congo 56th in the world, Iraq 60th in the world, Jamaica 70th in the world, Suriname 121st in the world, Bolivia 76th in the world, 148th in the world. From the OFC is New Caledonia. So looking at the ranking with respect to the countries that have made it to the Intercontinental Playoff, it's very sad to talk about it regarding our Super Eagles team. Now DR Congo and Iraq have been seeded, and the unseeded countries are Jamaica, Suriname, Bolivia, New Caledonia. They are going to compete. At the end of their mini semi-final, they will just come and take on DR Congo and Iraq respectively. Just imagine the Super Eagles at that time. We were even being ranked 41st in the world before the latest FIFA ranking. And it's quite worrisome. We would have gotten only a game to make it to USA, Mexico, and Canada. But it didn't happen that way. And that is it. It's about football. And we have to rally behind the team no matter what. The next tournament for us is the 2025 AFCON tournament. Now let's talk about our players. The first player to talk about is Victor, the goal poacher, Osimhen. He was surprisingly taken off in our final game against DR Congo in the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoffs. And it was later confirmed by Eric Sekuchel that he needed to take him off because he was holding his hamstring. And according to Megla Yenugum, who is a sports journalist, he has confirmed that Victor Osimhen recently went for MRI scan, talking of the magnetic resonance imaging scan. And after everything, they've confirmed that he has suffered moderate strain and also bleeding in the left posterior muscle. If it is, Victor Osimhen is going to spend barely 3 weeks in the house, and also he might return to action on the 3rd week of December 2025. That will be some few days to the Super Eagles 2025 AFCON tournament. The AFCON tournament is slated to take place in Morocco from the 21st of December, coming next month, to the 18th of January 2025. And as we know, the Super Eagles, we are in Group C with Tunisia, Tanzania, and Uganda. I'll talk later about how the schedules are going to be with respect to the confirmed details. Now let's talk about our very own captain of the Super Eagles team, William Troost-Ekong. He is reportedly considering retirement or drawing curtain on international football as he wants to focus on his club side. This was given out by CAF accredited journalist, the Mike Pandit, and he has given out exclusive to what's happened. According to him, just after their painful exits of the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. He had some communication and conversation with the Super Eagles players, and he told them that, players, or my mates, do you know something? During the 2025 AFCON tournament, I might watch you guys from the stand as a fan, because I just don't want to proceed with the Super Eagles team anymore. I want to give me more room and more time for other new players who want to showcase themselves better in the Super Eagles colors. Let's check out the exact words from this CAF accredited journalist on his official Twitter page. This is how he reported it, according to Mike the Pundit. Exclusive. Troost-Ekong considering retirement from the Super Eagles. Source has informed that the captain told the players after the DR Congo game that, I will watch you as a fan at the AFCON. Should Ekong retire now or play his last tournament in December? So this is the question of the day. Should our Capitano, William Troost-Ekong, retire at this moment, or he should play his last tournament for the Super Eagles? Talking of the 2025 AFCON tournament. Just share your candid opinion, honest one indeed, in the comment box. Now let's talk about our very own Eric Chelle. I can exclusively report to you on this platform that is going to be in charge of the Super Eagles, or be in the dugouts for the Super Eagles at the 2025 AFCON tournament. But he has been given a new task. The new task for Eric Chelle, after missing out on the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament, is that at least he has to take the Super Eagles into the 2025 AFCON tournament final. That is where NFF will be okay, same as the Nigerian football community. But the task has been given to him by the Nigerian Football Federation. And Eric Chelle has intended to add 3 more new players into the Super Eagles current squad. And also will be taking out some key players from the squad list ahead of this tournament at Morocco, talking of the 2025 AFCON tournament. And with the exclusive and the full gist that I have, let me share with you about the players that you want to take them out from the Super Eagles team and bring in new ones, or the old faces that didn't make it to this mini tournament at Morocco, talking of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoffs. Are one, ineffective Tolu Arokodai. At this moment, Eric Chelle has seen that this guy, he doesn't have anything better to offer the Super Eagles, and he's not going to risk him for the 2025 AFCON tournament. He's going to consider bringing in Terem Murphy of OGC Nice. And the next player that might not make the final man squad for the 2025 AFCON tournament in the Super Eagles team is Olakunle Olusegun. He'll be bringing in Fisayo Dele Bashiru. He's recuperating, and at this moment, if he's coming back, it might be very difficult for Olakunle Olusegun to make the final cut for the Super Eagles. Now let's talk about the 3 new players that Eric Chelle is contemplating or pondering about adding them into the Super Eagles team. The first player is Ryan Alibiesu. I've once spoken about this player, talking of what he can do for the Super Eagles ahead of the AFCON tournament. I stated that he might not make the mini tournament final cuts, but for the AFCON tournament, he might make the final cut. And with the exclusive that I have, he has already submitted his provisional man squad to the Nigerian Football Federation. And Ryan Alibiesu, who plays for Blackburn Rovers, name is part. Let's give out a background check of who he is. Predominantly, he plays as a right back. He can also play as a right midfielder for his club side, Blackburn Rovers. He was born on the 17th of December 2001. So currently, he is 23 years of age. Ryan Alibiesu, looking at his capabilities on the field of play, he's very strong in passing and also giving out crosses. So he's a good and strong crosser of the ball, and he's going to help the Super Eagles if he's starting as a right back. And according to the information and reports that I have, he's going to be a substitute to our very own Ola Aina. And even if Ola Aina doesn't make the final cuts, he's going to be a substitute to Bright Usai Samuel and other right backs of the Super Eagles team. This is a player who is very good with the ball and very energetic as well. So these are some of the attributes of him as a right back predominantly, and also as a right midfielder for his club side, Blackburn Rovers, in the championships. This season, I stand to be corrected, in all or across all competitions, he has played 15 games. He's yet to score and he has assisted once for his club side, Blackburn Rovers. The second player on the list, or a new player who might be added into the Super Eagles final AFCON squad, is Gibson Osimhen'S, who plays in the Eredivisie for Volendam. And according to the latest coming in, Eric Sequichel is luring him in playing for the Super Eagles. He was born in Netherlands to Nigerian parents. Both dad and mom are from Nigeria. Though he was born in Netherlands, he has played for their under-15 side and is eligible in committing his full international career to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. With what I know about this player, looking at his capabilities on the field of play, he's having that progression in terms of passing. So he's a good progressive passer of the ball, and he's also an energetic ball winner when it comes to the midfield. Predominantly, he plays as a defensive midfielder. Eric Sequichel now is focusing on midfielders, good ones for the Super Eagles, because we've seen that we don't have the best when it comes to the midfield of the Super Eagles. When you take Alex Iwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, and one or two players from the squad list, you can't get the best. When these players are tired, who are them to come and replace, or who are the ones coming back to replace these players? It becomes very difficult at that moment for the Super Eagles. And we all had a full glare at the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoff final against DR Congo. So he's contemplating bringing this player who predominantly plays as a defensive midfielder, can play as a center back. He can also play as a central midfielder. His name is Gibson, and I've given overview of who he is and what he can do for the Super Eagles. Coming in from Netherlands, who is eligible to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The next player, I have once spoken about this player. According to what I know, if not injury, he might make the final cut of the Super Eagles in the mini tournament in Morocco. His name is Ebenezer Akin-Samiru, on loan from Inter Milan. He plays his club football for Pisa Football Club in the Serie A. Across all competitions this season, he has played about 16 games. He is yet to score and he has assisted once for Pisa in the Serie A. Ebenezer Akin-Samiru is very calm, composed, and he gives out intelligent, progressive passes. And Eric Sequichel is contemplating adding him up to the Super Eagles final man squad for the 2025 AFCON tournament in Morocco. So that is it. And about the matches for Gibson here, he has also played about 10 matches. He's here to score, but he has assisted 3 times for his club side in the Eredivisie. So that is the latest. You can go and check them out with their various clips and videos on YouTube. Just check out their names. You get extensive details of their videos and watch them to know how best they can augment or strengthen up the Super Eagles team ahead of the 2025 AFCON tournament. The major tournament for us, and we are not going to take it as a joke. We have to approach it as we can. And I'll give you every bit of information you have to get about the Super Eagles team. So let's get our major focus be on the Super Eagles and this 2025 AFCON tournament. Now, let me draw the curtains down on the 2025 CAF Awards. Before I even talk about the 2025 CAF Awards, let's talk about the 2025 AFCON tournament. The Super Eagles, we are in Group C with Tanzania, Tunisia, and Uganda. Our first game will take place against Tanzania on the 23rd of December, 2025. The second game will be against Tunisia on the 27th of December, 2025. And our last group game will be against Uganda on the 30th of December, 2025. Let me quickly go through how it will be done based on the matches from Group A, Group B, Group C. Group A, we have Comoros, Mali, Morocco, Zambia. Group B, we have Angola, Egypt, South Africa, Zimbabwe. Group C, I've spoken about Nigeria, Tunisia, Tanzania, Uganda. Group D, Benin, Botswana, DR Congo, Senegal. Group E, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, Sudan. Group F, Cameroon is also in Group F with Gabon, Ivory Coast, and Mozambique. So these are the various groups for the 2025 AFCON tournament. And this is your home for all the exclusives and the latest. Now, with the CAF 2025 Awards, that was held on the 19th of November. That was yesterday, Wednesday, at the Mohammed V Polytechnic University in Rabat. Morocco. We all know that it's an occasion that they used to celebrate our very finest performers from the 6th of January to the 15th of October 2025. And we have to talk about the full winners with a deep breakdown about how they made it to the final, about they clinching their various accolades. The first one to talk about is African Player of the Year. He clamours the occasion. Achraf Hakimi of Morocco and Paris Saint-Germain. He has done very well since 1973 and the first Moroccan since Mustafa Haj in 1998. He has come back to take African Player of the Year for Morocco. This shows how Morocco is performing in world football, same as Africa football. African Player of the Year, women. Ghislaine Chebak of Morocco and Al Hilal. This time around, she tried her best to defeat our very own Nigerian contenders. Talking of the Super Falcons contenders, we didn't get it, so I will not talk much about it. African Goalkeeper of the Year in the men's side, Yassin Bono of Morocco and Al Hilal. He won it. And also with the Women's Goalkeeper of the Year, our very own Chiamaka Inadozie of Nigeria and Brighton and Hove Albion, back to back for her. Best African Interclub Player in the men's side, Fiston Maile of DR Congo and Pyramid Football Club in Egypt. Now let's talk about the best men's coach. Bubista of Kivet, he won it. And let's also talk about the best young African player in the men's side. Otmani Mama of Morocco and Watford. He did very well for Morocco under 20. Best young African female player, Doha Al Madani of Morocco and ASFA or ASFA, whatever the name is. Best men's club winner, that is Pyramid Football Club. They are doing well. I think they are performing to the maximum satisfaction of the Egyptians, and they are doing well for what they are being tested to do. Best men's national team winner is Morocco under 20. They deserve this award. They've done their part. Best women's national team, Nigeria, the Super Falcons. And goal of the year, Clement Mzizi, voted by fans. And also, I think all these awards are what's happened yesterday at the Mohammed V Polytechnic University in Rabat, Morocco. You can also share your take about the winners of this edition, talking of the CAF 2025 awards. Do you think other contenders would have been the best option for what category was chosen to be the best at the yesterday's CAF 2025 awards? Just drop your decent comments in the comment box. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I even say bye, lest I forget, let me add this one up. The latest FIFA ranking, let me quickly run you through. Nigeria, our Super Eagles, have climbed from 41st position to the 38th position. Just imagine with this ranking at the Interconfederation or Intercontinental Playoff. It's quite worrisome. So let me quickly run you through the contenders for what they did and their performances based on how it happened with the latest FIFA ranking on the 19th of November 2025. Africa, Morocco first, and also Senegal second, Egypt third, Algeria fourth, Nigeria fifth, Tunisia sixth, Ivory Coast seventh, Mali eighth, DR Congo ninth, Cameroon 10th, South Africa 11th. When you are looking for the Black Stars, we are at the 14th position. In the world, we have Spain, Argentina, France, England, Brazil, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Croatia, Morocco, Colombia, United States of America, Mexico, Uruguay, and other countries in that order. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next one. Subsequently, I will give you special shout out. This update was fully packed because it has been very long that we met on this platform. But out of sight doesn't mean out of mind. We are back again, giving you the back-to-back content on this platform. Until you meet again, it's bye for now.